Vistage helps me to be extremely creative.
I have a better idea of what I should be doing and the direction that I need to go in.
It's provided me support in the decisions that I need to make, and also given me information on how to make those decisions.
I'm challenged. I'm challenged to do things, think out of the box, do things that I wouldn't ordinarily think to do.
I've pretty much opened up and allowed myself to explore areas that I really wanted to improve on both sides.
To the extent that you take these tools and apply them to the fundamentals of your business and your life, that's what you're going to get out of it.
It's very lonely when you're at the top, and I felt somewhat isolated.
Managing the business from a CEO perspective rather than from an entrepreneurial perspective, and transitioning our organization from really an entrepreneur-based company to a more professionally managed organization.
The slogan is that this is where you come to get your answers questioned, not the other way around, and it's definitely true.
When I got into the organization, I started to realize all the mistakes we were making and all of the things we could be doing better and all the minefields and pitfalls that we were running into.
I've made harder decisions sooner, much sooner than I would have without the help of the group and of Don as a chair.
I've saw my business go from 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds just from being involved in a group like this.
It's a really unique combination of pretty intense personal and professional growth.
I think it's the perfect mix of everything, frankly.
Every time a Vistage Day comes up, I have the first emotion of, oh, I don't have the time for this. But invariably, at the end of the day, I've come up with 2 or 3 ideas that have helped me move my business along.
I've gone through periods where I felt the speakers were most helpful. I've gone through periods where I felt like the one-on-ones were most helpful, and then the meetings.
Sometimes it's the speakers because they're bringing new issues to you and new ways of looking at things that you wouldn't ordinarily get.
I always enjoy the meetings because to get the input and advice of other people and just that third eye is really, really helpful.
In learning not only from the issues I bring to the group, but also learning the lessons from others with the issues that they bring.
Every CEO in the Vistage group is in a totally different industry, but yet I'm still able to use those ideas.
I can look to the meeting and the one-on-one sessions and some professional topics that we've tackled and some growth that I never ever could have gotten out of any other type of organization.
The relationship with Don, my chair, is great because it brings it all together for me, and then he'll hold me individually to these standards that I've agreed to previously.
And the one-on-ones that I have with him, I find so invaluable.
Don is a very insightful and empathetic person.
He asks amazing, insightful questions that really get to the root of the issue.
Don has a way of really honing in on the real issue.
He won't let you slide with just a simple answer. He'll keep digging, and after a while you realize, this is really helpful.
He doesn't let you off easily. If you just give a weak answer, he continues to probe and get to the point. I think business owners and business managers need that direct confrontation.
He pulls you forward without making you uncomfortable to a point where you want to run away. So it's safe enough and still very productive. The time with Don is extremely productive.
He brings a lot of honesty to what's going to help the business.
He's kept a pretty good mental library from his own experiences and from others, and he seems to be able to very quickly go to the shelf and pull off whatever's necessary to help somebody get from point A to point B with whatever they're working on.
He does listen to what you are saying, which is a very rare trait these days.
Having someone who really looks out for me from a business point of view, but also from a personal point of view.
He's holding me accountable where nobody else really holds me accountable.
Don really is my mentor, he's my partner, he's my connector to Vistage and to the wider community.
Don helps make me better both professionally and personally.
The real reason I'm in the Vistage group is because of Don Riddell, because he comes in, because of those one-on-one meetings that I have with him.